Ooh.
Welcome back to Last Guardian, where we are not dead.
No, not at all.
We were dead for a minute there, but no longer. I swear it's like... I think I have more tattoos than I used to have. It's like going up my neck now.
And your legs.
Okay, so where...
Jump off that cliff.
No.
Do it.
No.
You won't.
I won't.
I think we walked around there.
Yeah, we need to
We
go...
opened this room. Remember?
Yeah, we need to go back to where Trico ate us. Because I don't think that will be, like, turned on anymore. Here we go.
Oof.
Ah, my knees. He's gonna have really bad knees when he's older.
What was it? In one of in our fundraiser for my club, we were watching like Warren Miller's 69th movie, and one of the free skiers there was talking about how it's so great. He's like, yeah, man, it's like I feel like it's like you feel like every day like you're always like 10, like you're 10 years old. Like when I'm out skiing, I feel like I'm 10 years old, except my knees, they feel like they're 70. I always thought that was funny.
Man, I'd like to feel like that all the time, but I know I'm gonna feel old. I feel old now.
I don't feel old.
Like, not so much physically, like a little bit physically, because I'm kind of a fat dude, but, like, I don't know, I just have, like, an old man mentality about things.
I'm, like, the opposite, though.
You are. In that way, we are very different.
Yeah, I'm always like, I gotta go do stuff. Yeah, let's go. Always want to go do things. And
I'm like, what's wrong with staying inside?
Yeah, I'm all about, like, live each day like it's the last day you'll ever see.
See, and that's great, and I really admire that. I'm just, like, I don't know. I tire easily.
Well, I put up with a lot of... I can, like, put up with being tired very
You can.
well.
You really can. There should be some way through here. Okay. Maybe Trico might be my lift up to something.
I think I average, like, 6 hours of sleep a night or so. Which isn't crazy low, but...
Oh, that seems good. Yeah, that's about what I get, actually.
Because I wake up at 6:30 every morning, and I usually go to bed around midnight or so.
I should go to bed earlier, but I never do. Do you have, like... I'm one of those people that, like, I need to be home and, like, sit around for an hour before I can go to sleep. Like I need, like, cool down time.
Yes, but I think I do it a little bit differently than you. Whereas you cut out of, like, what you're doing and, like, go home earlier, I do the opposite, and I just ride until I'm good, and then I extend how long I'm awake. And I just go to bed later.
Yeah.
I'll, like, come back and, like, watch videos or play games for half an hour to an hour, and then go to sleep.
Because, like, if I don't go home earlier, I'll still, like, extend that. Like, if I'm out late, I won't go right to bed when I get home.
I do that. That just means I get less sleep.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, I always do something like play some games or something, or I'm probably gonna chill with Captain Toad now that you're lending it.
Yeah, I lent Pad Captain Toad, which I completed almost 100%. There's
Really?
a few...
Is it short?
No, not really. It's split into 3 books, it calls it. Like 3 sets of puzzles.
Okay.
And the credits roll after the first one, but then the credits will roll again after the third one, and I think, like, the third one is really, like, beating it.
Yeah.
There's some puzzles that are, like, repeated, but, like, more difficult later on. So, like, you'll see some... But at least it's not, like, every level is, like, copied 3 times. It's just you see certain kinds of things more than once.
Did you ever get stuck on anything, or...?
Yeah, there were some that gave me a little bit of trouble. Not for the whole first book, though. The whole first book I got through without even really trying. Mm-hmm. One of the things that's, like, kind of annoying, each one also has these 3 gems that you can collect, and each level also has an optional objective.
So it's like a mobile game. It's like cut the rope.
Yeah, because you're getting gems.
Or
No,
Angry
it's not.
Birds.
It's not based on points though. It's they're sitting somewhere in the level, and you go and you get them.
Mm-hmm.
So it just like is you need to like explore the level more.
Mm-hmm. I see. No, he definitely can't get through there. Oh. Yeah, you can't.
No, it doesn't look like it.
And now you're stuck in here. Oh, something's happening. What?
Whoa!
Now he's stuck.
You constantly surprise me, Trico. But that I think that's what I needed.
I think he's stuck.
Okay, but can I use his head?
He is definitely stuck now.
Yeah.
God damn it, John! Look what you did.
He's crawling through a little bit more. Okay, just
Jump up to the one above you, and then climb up on top of that.
Yeah, that's.
Or this is just taking a while. No, you can jump up. Yeah.
Okay. He just needed to inch a
Just
little
gonna
further.
leave him there. He'll be fine.
The one thing I really wish about Captain Toad is so there'll be 3 gems hidden on each level,
Mm-hmm.
and then there'll also be like a hidden objective. Like there'll be something like
Mm-hmm.
beat the level with 300 coins, or like find the secret hidden golden mushroom, or kill all the enemies. But I won't tell you what that objective is until you've beaten it once. So like, if you just yeah, you see how that's kind of gross?
Because you have to replay again.
Yeah. If you do just like happen to do it on the first
get it.
time, it'll award it to you. But
Red Dead 2 did that. They're like objectives. I mean, like maybe you can look at them, but I didn't find any way. I didn't really look that hard. But like you'll get like a medal at the end, and then you can go back and look and see what you got towards that medal and what you need to do. I don't know if you can look at it during the mission or not, but I mean, I didn't really care about doing that. I sort of just beat the game and stopped playing.
I think I would have had more fun with Captain Toad if I didn't try to
100%.
do all the side objectives, because it doesn't really amount to anything. Getting gems unlocks more levels.
Okay.
So there's a reason to get gems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, completely missed this. Okay,
I think you have to run.
probably.
Nope.
Yeah, that didn't
Wait,
work
you
at
can
all.
get through there.
This is where I came from, I think.
Yeah, you got to get Trico over here, and then you got to pull it so you can get through. I think.
Um.
I think.
Oh, there's a. I think I can move this bar.
Yeah.
All right.
Call him. Where is he?
I'm guessing he's on the other side of this door.
Yik yak.
Yep. Yep, that's his hole.
Yep. There
Good
it is.
job, buddy. Okay. I'll get the door for you. I'm trying to get the door from you. Kind of slip sliding a little bit right now. The only thing I didn't do there's also this thing they included what was the free DLC for the Wii U version,
Oh.
which is you can also play each level again another time and try and find a hidden like pixel toad that'll be hidden somewhere.
You got to go grab hold the thing.
Oh, right. So I did all of those. The only thing is, after the third, there's like a bonus book that has some levels that are exclusive to the Switch version that are based on Mario Odyssey, and those are pretty cool.
Okay.
And then it just has like certain minigame challenges that I didn't
Cool.
finish because one of them wanted like 5,000 coins from me.
Wait, did I see him? Oh, there are his eyes. He's worming. 5,000 coins, is that a lot?
It's this one game where you need to live long enough to get 5,000 coins.
Oh.
And that was really hard for me. I got to like 3,000 because it's like the enemies get like progressively tougher, and it's one of those levels where you're being like followed by clones of yourself, so you need to keep moving.
Is it one that takes like 30 minutes to beat? Oh, hey! Careful!
No, it probably takes. Oh,
Whoa, you're like guillotining him.
thought he was coming through. He's gonna be all dusty. We're gonna need to give him
And
a
stabbed.
bath. Yeah,
What is in his mouth?
that's a great question. Have you been eating wood? Are you eating mulch? Nugget likes to pick up pieces of mulch from outside.
Uh-oh, I feel bad about this.
Oh!
You dead.
Oh, okay. That was a trap. I thought maybe I had to take the thing out of his mouth.
The end.
Roll credits. And that was the second time I died.
Scroll.
Oh. Okay, I thought I was going to be, like, pinned down.
Not quite. Is that his...
Oh, no!
He's been staberated.
Oh, poor boy!
Yeah, he's having a bad time.
Okay, we'll get you out of this. We'll get you out. It's going to be okay. Let me just climb up your corpse. I mean body.
And we're out of it. We're okay.
Roll credits. Yeah, stuff over here.
How are we going to get him unburied?
That is a great question. I don't suppose we're going to find, like, a bulldozer up here or something.
Yeah, man.
Just, like... That's the plot twist.
And then you have to get our license to use it. So that's
Yeah.
part of the game. We got to go to Bulldozer school.
That's, like, in the top 5, like, most common plot twists. It was present day all along.
Did you see the episode of Dragon Ball Z? It's like a side episode where, like, Goku and Vegeta go to get driver's licenses. And it's like a whole episode.
That sounds amazing. No, I did not.
Yeah, they, like, learn to drive.
Oh, soldiers. Okay, no, get off me. Wow, that is a lot of runes. It does not usually give me this many runes. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go back and find our friend.
Friend man thing. Friend
Yeah.
dog bird thing. Oh.
Oh, I hear him. He's on the move. Oh, he's glowing a little bit. His, like, throat was glowing. Thought he was gonna breathe lightning. Good job, buddy. He is capable of Herculean feats when we're in trouble.
Yeah. There's blood all over him.
There's been a few times I like where he'll actually, like, break the mechanics of the game to save us.
Yeah.
Like, when they had the eyeball shields and he was just like, I don't freaking care.
Yeah. He's not having a good day.
Alright,
Try to
I
calm
think
him.
that should be about it.
Oh.
Okay, I'm petting. There. It's okay,
Are
boy.
they still eating things?
I don't know. I can't see if there's actually any soldiers down there.
Oh, there's something. Looks like a body. I don't know.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I guess it was still alive. It wasn't pooped yet. Okay.
Come on.
Alright, the music stopped.
Come
We can
on,
calm down
Ladybird.
now. Ladybird.
God, Hank Hill.
I love that show.
I do too, but like there's the characters in it make me like enrage me. Most of them.
Yeah,
Like I really hate Peggy Hill.
Peggy's really stupid.
I really hate her. And Hank is like okay. I like Boomhauer. And Dale is Dale is That's about.
Dale is Dale. Boomhauer is the best character.
And then there's Bill, and Bill is Bill.
Bill's pathetic.
And then Connie's a good character.
Oh yeah, I like Connie. It's, you know, everybody's flawed and it's kind of, I think it's a really like bipartisan show.
And then there's Cotton. Well, there was Cotton.
There was Cotton. Spoilers.
Yeah, he deserved what he got.
Is that gonna break? Yeah, this is gonna break. Let's go, man.
Oh, look, your horns are almost floating off now.
He's also stretching his wings a lot more. I think his wings have been growing back a little bit, just much slower. See, I liked it because obviously it was like making fun of, you know, good old boy Texans a lot. and there were a lot of jabs at, like, you know, staunch Republicans. But sometimes Hank was right, and sometimes he needed to be more flexible and he had to learn something from Bobby and stuff like that. But sometimes he was right. You know, it wasn't as one-sided as the show seemed like it was going to be.
No.
Eyeballs. Okay.
Come on, at this point you've already, like, said no to a whole bunch of them. Like, why can't you say no to these? Like, you just jumped before.
It's alright. We'll take care of this one.
Oh yeah, I thought that was going to be empty. So we can do it. Yeah. There were a few episodes that were interesting. I don't know how I feel about Bobby. I just don't know how I feel about Bobby.
I kind of, in a weird way, I relate to Bobby a lot. Of just like, I'm not like Bobby, and Hank's not like my dad, but I can relate to feeling like I'm really different from my dad. I don't know. There's an episode I like a lot where Hank's like... It's where Bobby decides he likes growing roses.
Okay.
And yeah, Hank's been trying to get Bobby to play football, and he hates it because it's over competitive.
Didn't he want to be the cheerleader?
Yeah, I think that happened another time too. There's one where they're doing a pee-wee football. There's one where they're doing pee-wee football, so the guys are cheerleading, so Bobby brings home a cheerleading outfit, and Hank walks into his room and sees the cheerleading uniform on the bed, and he says, "Bobby, there better be a naked cheerleader under your bed."
Oh, I remember that. It's fine. Football's boring anyway. As people fight me on that. I don't care. Whatever. It's okay. I just don't like...
I don't really care for football either.
I just think football's so slow.
Yeah,
I can get behind some sports. Like, I can understand soccer, and I can understand hockey. But, like, football... And I guess I can understand basketball, too. But, like, football and baseball are so slow.
It has to be the Super Bowl for me to care about it.
I just don't. Even with the Super Bowl.
The last Super Bowl was fun for me because it was the Eagles, and it was, you know, our team.
Yeah.
And they have never won before.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, like, what it took for me to watch a whole game.
I would probably just enjoy going to the after parties after the thing and just partying, being like, yeah, sport, football.
Being at a baseball game is kind of an experience because you can watch the game some of the time and walk around the stadium other parts of the time.
I just find baseball super... That's one... Like, I'm usually fine if I'm actually at it live and I don't really care that much, but baseball is just one of those things that I'm just usually sitting there bored.
I cannot watch baseball on TV.
I can't watch it on TV or in person, really.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I can't watch most sports on TV because I'm just like, eh. Same, and I feel the same way about esports, which aren't sports, but... They're a competition, they're a game, but...
Yeah, I feel weird about...
The sport has to have physical competition, in my opinion.
You know, I love video games, but I feel really weird about them treating it like a sport.
Yeah, it's just not, like, and people make arguments like, yeah, well, you need to be, like, physically freaking... But it's not the same... It really isn't the same. Just how, like, chess isn't a sport, and bowling's not a sport.
Yeah, and I have a lot of respect for those things, too, but...
They're games.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I would say cheerleading is more of a sport than esports, but I don't know how I feel about that.
Cheerleading
Ooh.
Sometimes he jumps further than I think he's going to jump. I'd say cheerleading is more of a... my older sister was a cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
And... I mean, cheerleaders work really hard. You work really hard.
I didn't say that wasn't true.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying for the people who...
Yeah.
I'm arguing against a non-existent counter-argument. But
yeah.
I still wouldn't call it a sport, but it is highly competitive and it's highly athletic.
But which is interesting because at the same time, it's like, what makes it a sport? Like, it doesn't, like... It can be competitive, like, time trials. Like, racing... What do you think about racing, actually?
Like NASCAR?
Racing in general.
Or like running on foot?
I meant like driving.
Okay. No, NASCAR is definitely not a sport. You know what? I feel like it's closer to being a sport, though, than, like, bowling.
I want to say that NASCAR is not a sport, but I want to say other types of racing are, but it's stupid, and that's just me being biased against NASCAR, because NASCAR is super boring.
Left turn, left turn.
And, like, I get there's some things of racing, but, like, you can't, like, I feel like someone who's, like, a Formula One driver, or, like, someone who does, like, I guess, illegal street racing, like, that, I feel like requires way more skill. Because, like, there's just more going on. And I get, like, part of it's, like, managing fuel and time and efficiency and stuff like that, but it's just, like...
Yeah, I wouldn't say there isn't skill involved with it, but...
It's just, like, sailing's not a sport.
Yeah. Cheerleading, I think, is a lot closer to, like, figure skating or dance or, like, that kind of competition.
But figure skating... I feel like skating is a sport, though. Figure skating is definitely like, physical enough.
Okay, then I'd say if you consider figure skating a sport, then like competitive cheerleading is a sport. Like not like
I'd say it's like a borderline one. Like I'd say it's like you could make an argument for it, but I don't know if I feel that way about
like
it.
if you and your team have a routine and it's judged and awarded a score against other teams.
Yeah.
Because that's what cheerleading competitions are.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, gymnastics and dance mixed together.
Yeah. Because then it gets to the point where it's like if you don't consider ice skating a sport, but like you consider gymnastics one, like it gets in that weird situation where they're like these pretty much fit the same set of rules.
My uncle has the rule that if you can't cheer for it while it's happening, it's not a sport. So he refuses to call golf or tennis sports.
Golf's a sport. You can cheer for it.
No, yeah, but you're supposed to be quiet while they're making their shot. And then afterwards, that's why it's called golf claps, because you all have polite little claps after a good shot.
Golf is hard.
Golf is hard. I agree. So, I guess the moral of the story is saying something isn't a sport doesn't have to be, an insult. It's just...
No, everyone takes it like one.
I'm not saying any of this is illegitimate. Mm-hmm. Except for NASCAR, because it's boring, but...
NASCAR is so boring. Oh, man. Unless they crash, then it's fun. But, like, terrible for the people involved.
At least watching curling is kind of, like, funny.
Curling is an awesome sport.
It's just like, look at him go!
I love curling. And, like, apparently there's, like, a ton of science behind it.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, everyone I've talked to who's tried it. Oh, you gotta get going.
Oh, we gotta like a whole conga line. I'm having trouble moving. Okay. Alright, I'm going.
Holy balls.
This is the most...
Oh, look at all of them from the top.
Oh, I didn't even see them on top. Wow.
And on the very top, too.
Wow.
That's like 40 guys. And they have shields. Yeah, this is Trico, come on.
Okay, the entire New York Mets came out to get me.
Yeah, because
this is bigger than a baseball team.
Because you said baseball is boring.
Yeah. This is the entire Miami Dolphins.
Was it the one guy in the front?
Is that General Hux?
They're like in formation too.
Oh, they're setting me up though. They're setting me up for Trico to save me. Look at this camera angle. Hey, no!
No,
boom, baby!
Boom down. Oh. Good thing you caught us this time.
Yeah. Well, okay.
He doesn't have to worry about the second eye now.
Are we gonna fly?
Those are too small.
Trico, can you fly? Can you fall with style?
He can run.
He can see. He can fight!
He can fall! Oh no, his wings are getting bigger throughout the cutscene.
Yeah, they kind of
They got way big! What is that? They just like spontaneously grow like 4 times
He
their
like
size.
cast giant growth on that.
Now they're small again. Maybe not.
They retract into his back like Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity and beyond! No, they're bigger now. They're way bigger now.
Yeah.
Those like grew.
Okay, they kind of visually cheated a little bit.
Downed
there,
like
but-
a whole fucking truckload of Wheaties.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to climb up.
Come on, you can't hold your own body weight up.
Do you even lift, bro?
I have no muscle and I can do it.
Do you even fly?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I've flown a plane before.
Oh yeah, I forgot
True
that story.
fact. So technically, yes, I do fly.
Fatty has flown a plane.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no, I'm losing my dog!
Yeah, we just pull the lever. Wrong lever!
Wrong lever, crunk.
I want to watch that movie again.
I watched it recently. It holds up real good.
Oh
Oh no!
Oh, and then he gets buried under all the rubble. Oof. Or not.
Seriously, like, I don't know how close we are to the ending of this game, but I keep expecting
Jump
like
and have him catch you.
everything that happens to be like the point where Trico dies.
Does he die?
I don't know, but
Oh, he totally dies.
in stories about, you know, this is a boy and a dog and his dog kind of story, so I feel like the dog has to die as like a rite of passage.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. And then it smacks him in the face. Well, boom!
Whoa!
Oh! Oh, he's a little too late.
Go for the tail.
Oh, you can
Go for
grab
the tail.
onto him.
Yes.
I thought he was gonna, like, delayed try and grab you.
Yeah. I was calling him just in case. Where am I? Oh, I'm in his butt. Okay.
Ew. Let Emmy winks.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. I'm throwing lots of movie quotes in here for you guys. I hope you appreciate them. Never sure how, like, film literate all you guys are going to be.
Speaking of butts, have you played the South Park Fractured Butthole game?
I have not. I haven't played either.
It's quite good. I mean, if you like enjoy South Park on a basic level and you know some of the stuff from it, like a decent amount of stuff from like, because I haven't watched any of the newer stuff and there are like one or two things I didn't get. Like I didn't know Sneak and Craig were gay, and that's like a thing they do.
Okay.
But like most of the stuff is like a lot of like old classic stuff from it, and I thought it was pretty funny.
I watched South Park the most around...
High school.
Yeah.
That's like when I watched it.
See, I didn't even like it. Oh.
Rip. Can you grab him?
Tail?
It sounded like something out of Majora's Mask. Yeah.
There we go. Wow, that was a lot to go through to just eat it like that. I think what got me into it is a lot of people were like freaking out about the Warcraft episode.
That might have been one of the first ones I heard of. Nope.
Because that's when it was like, oh, South Park appreciates gamers and nerds, and you know that was before gaming was everywhere.
They don't appreciate anyone. That's part of the thing. Something tells me we're... Oh, wait, no, we're not.
Yeah, I just needed to jump straight. But like,
Oh!
I
You
saw
heard him
that and
whimper,
like
too.
Casa Bonita and like Osimo. The episodes around there.
If it's on sale for under $20, try it out.
The game is a lot about their like superhero personas, right?
Yeah, and farting. It's a lot about farting.
Okay.
Like, not, like half the plot's about farting.
I guess half the show is about farting.
Your superpowers are fart related.
I don't see why not.
And in the first one, it's magic, but your magic is farts.
Yeah, because the first one is more like D&D based, right? And the
Yeah.
second one is more superheroes. Oh yeah, they revealed Kenny's face eventually, didn't they?
At some point, yeah.
I think it turns out that Mysterion guy is Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like we've
Yes.
heard him talk now and
That's
everything.
why Mysterion never dies either. That's a superpower.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Kenny's the only one who actually has an actual superpower.
Because anytime he dies, he comes back,
Yeah, which there's also another...
and nobody seems to remember that he dies.
Except he knows that, though.
Yeah.
But he remembers he dies, and he feels it every single time he dies.
Ugh.
That's the thing that's horrible.
That doesn't sound like a fun power.
Yeah, he goes on a thing. There's like an episode where he goes on a thing about it where he's like, how would you he mentions that he feels his death every time, which is kind of messed up. But it's an old show. It's older than I think. Is it getting around the age of like The Simpsons, or do they still make The Simpsons?
Yep.
Why?
Simpsons is still going.
Does anyone watch The Simpsons?
No. I think the popular opinion is that it should die. Same with Family Guy. But
Family Guy is
wow.
not.
I just do not. Family Guy wasn't on for as long as The Simpsons, though, so it turned out to have a much shorter shelf life.
Mm-hmm. I just like the more I like got really into it for a little bit, and then I realized, oh, this is all just random jokes put like randomly spliced into something.
I feel like it got worse about that too.
It's just like, remember that time we did this thing? Here's the joke. Okay, back to the story. Remember that time this happened? And it's like has nothing to do with it.
Like I want to say like that used to be like some of the jokes, but then it became like
Splat.
all of the jokes. I am just there's a lot of death happening in this one.
Death and despair.
Okay, we gotta make Trico do the jump.
Speaking of despair, there's this. I don't know if you can find this image, but if anyone likes Danganronpa, there's a King of the Hill Danganronpa image I found that was very, very amusing. I feel like we should show that.
Oh, we tied it back to King of the Hill.
Yeah. Oh man.
I would see King of the Hill like ended and had an ending, and Family Guy and
Just
Simpsons, a
keeps
lot of things
going.
just kind of keep going. I guess
Yeah.
it's hard to know when your show is done, but it's better to end it on your terms.
Yeah.
than-
Have it just stop.
yeah.
King of the Hill used to be one thing I'd always watch because like I would so back a while ago when I was still in high school and I had like a laptop and that's like I didn't really have much else, so I'd spend a lot of time in my laptop. My room was really small and I didn't really have anywhere to put it, so I'd sit downstairs in the basement on my laptop and I'd always have the TV going and I'd always have Cartoon Network. So every night I would watch King of the Hill. Like every single night I'd see King of the Hill, Family Guy, and then I think it was American Dad.
Yeah. That was when I first got into Futurama, too. Futurama was on Adult Swim for a while.
Oh yeah, that was a good show.
It's not on Netflix anymore. I'm so pissed.
Why did like all these good shows get canceled? And then like The Simpsons gets to keep running.
Futurama got canceled like 5 times.
I know. They came back after how many years, and that was like a big deal. Because
Yeah.
people are like, this never happens.
Over and over again.
But it was still good.
Yeah, the last episode of Futurama like feels like the finale too.
And then Disenchantment tried to be Futurama.
I really did not like Disenchantment.
I didn't hate it, but I thought it was just like trying to be too hard to be Futurama.
It's like it's not the worst thing ever, but it really pisses me off.
Really?
It's like everything about the like Netflix streaming like continuity thing that
Oh yeah, I'm like not about like I really like episodic shows a lot. I like episodic shows that have some continuity, like Futurama. Exactly, like Futurama is widely episodic. Most of the stuff they do from episode to episode is completely unrelated. But
Yeah.
then there's a few things that carry over.
there's a running gag every now and then, or like
Yeah.
it's funny because this episode.
or there's like there's character development.
yeah.
But like the individual episodes are different.
What?
I don't know.
I didn't press anything.
I think you probably didn't want to be held on its tail because it
Yeah.
acted like a lever and just flung you right
Probably
off.
not. A lot of G forces there. I feel so. My problem is Disenchantment wants to like have its cake and eat it too, because it wants to be like Futurama and be episodic. There's barely any continuity until like the last. Like the first 2 episodes like set everything up.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything's status quo until the last 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And the last 2 episodes is when they, like, everything in the plot is supposed to be paying off, but really it's just that they could do a whole bunch of, like, cliffhangering for a season 2. And they could say, like, oh, Elfo actually has a secret, and the Eric Andre character actually has a secret.
I really liked Elfo when he was in the Elf Village, and then I just was like, I don't care about you as soon as he left.
Yeah, and if you're gonna like make it based on continuity, then you need characters to be consistent. But the characters completely change every episode based on the need of the plot. Every episode, the three of them change which one's going to be the straight man for the episode.
Really?
Yeah. It's like Futurama had Fry, Leela, and Bender.
Yeah.
And Leela was your straight man. She was your, stick in the mud, and the one who wasn't an idiot, and the one who wanted to follow the rules. And sometimes Leela was wrong, and sometimes Leela had to learn a lesson. But they were consistent characters from episode to episode.
And Bender was your chaotic evil.
Yeah.
I mean, would you say Bender was more of a lawful evil, actually? Not lawful, neutral evil. Because there were times when he would go by certain rules, but there were times when he just really was. He was evil, but he would always do things for himself, regardless of whether.
Yeah, he still cared about Fry.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I mean, this stuff shouldn't. It seems like this stuff shouldn't matter if the point is just to be a comedy and to tell jokes, but character is important in this kind of comedy because it's character-based humor.
Yeah.
It's like The Office. If you just jump into season 5 of The Office, you're not going to understand why anything's funny because you don't
Parks
know
and
these
Rec.
characters. Yeah.
Parks and Rec. That's a really good example too because
Parks and Rec gets funnier and funnier because you understand that's Tom Haverford and that this is how he'll react to this situation.
It's also interesting because that show the first 2 seasons are not good, but you still have to watch them for the other ones to get good.
Yeah.
And
it pays off.
Yeah, and then you get to season 3 and 4 and it's just oh my god.
I always say it seems to me in season 1 Parks and Rec was just trying to be The Office again, to the point where every character is an analog to a character in The Office. But then during season 2 they kind of find what makes each character their own thing.
Mm-hmm. And then season 3 it's good.
Yeah.
God, it's hard to go back and remember that Andy was dating someone.
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
Anne.
Yeah.
Because they go to the Halloween party and they're supposed to be Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy.
Oh. And how he... What did he do first? Andy got progressed. Andy was originally just he's just a normal guy.
And he was kind of a bum.
Yeah, a little bit.
His leg was broken for a while, but then he was just using it as an excuse to not work.
And then over the course of the episode, it's just he becomes Andy Dwyer. Amazing.
He becomes this
freaking ridiculous.
this well-meaning idiot
Child.
Yeah, he becomes more of a man-child.
Yeah, he is literally a child.
And Tom Haverford goes from I don't even know what Tom Haverford's character was before, but then he kind of gets the posh thing of I don't even know how to describe.
Do you remember the
character.
episode
It's just
where
so
they
funny.
go hunting?
Yeah.
Don't fucking shoot someone.
Bula bula bula.
And then Liza, he's an idiot, but he's super selfish. He's ungodly selfish.
He's really vain. He likes nice things, even if they're ridiculous. He spends money on things that nobody should have. Oh, I see a door up there.
On fly.
Should I be going over there? It doesn't look like I should be going over there.
Huh.
I
Can you get through on the
I
lower
think I want
one?
that doorway up there.
On the lower pedestal?
There?
Yeah.
I tried that already. It's blocked. Now might be a good time to stop anyway.
Alright.
Okay, I'm Comic.
I'm Ped.
This was fun. Talking about weird comedy shows is fun. Okay, we'll see you later.